Hello, I think I'm live. Hello, everyone. Let me know if you can hear me. Can you hear me? Do let me know, someone, if you can hear me. Oh, good. Okay, welcome. Be with you in a second. Okay, so good evening, everyone. Let's have a look who's here. Ravinderdeep, good evening. Anne Douglas, good evening. Good evening, Craig. Jocelyn. Sammy. Happily ever after, good evening. Grainy, good evening. KC, how are you, my love? Barbara Halliday. Yes, we missed you last night, Barbara Halliday. Very much. Oh, Casey, you're in hospital. Oh, no. I hope it isn't anything too serious. Adam, good evening. Oh, I hope you're okay, Casey. Are you actually in a hospital bed, or at the hospital? Yes, glad to see Barbara's back this evening. Hi, Emily. Let's get some cards ready. Oh, in the hospital bed. Oh, Casey. Sorry to hear that. I really hope it's nothing too serious. Hi, Ravinderdeep. So let's have a look. What cards shall we start with tonight? I'm going to do the cards for each of the signs in the zodiac. I think I'm going to go with my Rider-Waite, actually. Start with those this evening. Hopefully we can keep you company for a little while, Casey. Take your mind off things, you know. So Craig, I'd just like to say, came across one of your old videos and it looked like a movie scene. was Game of Thrones one you would make a great actress. Oh, that was a while back, that one. Had you not seen that, Craig, before? That was a while back. Actually, Adam filmed that one, but that was going back a while. We're Game of Thrones crazy, we are. I should do some more themed videos, actually. Ah, okay, Casey. Let's try and take your mind off of things. It was a surprise. Yeah, a bit different to my usual videos. I would like to. Hi, Barbara Evans. I would like to do another themed video when yeah, Casey loves it. I do. Did you hear that, Adam? Craig was saying about the Game of Thrones video that I did. I don't know if anyone else has seen it on there. That was a few years back, actually. When I did start a channel, but I didn't continue for some reason. Something stopped me from continuing, but I uploaded it to this new channel that I run now. So, but Craig spotted it. Would really like to do another themed video. I'll have to. Yeah, Jocelyn is a pick a card. If you just afterwards, if you type in Sarah's Tarot Game of Thrones or something like that, it will probably come up. You've got to watch it. It might come up on the other channel that I started, but it is on here as well. Oh, did you, Adam? Yeah, it's a classic. We've got to do another one, Adam, haven't we? Just not sure what to do the theme on. Any ideas? Anyone? Barbie doll. So we've got no Tiger Dragon here yet. Yeah, we'll do another one day, Adam. When you get some time, Adam doesn't stop working. He's building his business and he's doing an incredible job. I'm very, very proud of him. He's a fantastic videographer and he's filmed some fantastic weddings. So let's, yeah. Okay, so let's start with the cards for the week ahead, starting with Aries. Oh, Aries, you've got the 5 of Pentacles. So I add, feeling is very true, Adam, that's why. Feeling a little bit, some of you may be feeling a little bit downhearted, Aries. It's not often that you get this card, actually. And some of you may be feeling a bit as if you're on the outside looking in. This could be in a general sense. You know, sometimes we can feel like that in life, can't we? You know, as if we're kind of not part of anything, or, you know, what are we really part of? And that's that feeling I'm getting with this card for many Aries. And I feel that there's a need to realise that these feelings will pass. They're only temporary, and that, you know, we all have these feelings at times. Maybe someone or something has made you feel this way, but whatever it is, this too shall pass. And then for Taurus, we have the 4 of Wands. So this is in complete contrast to the 5 of Pentacles as it relates to celebrations, parties, feeling good, feeling happy, feeling that, you know, that there is something to celebrate, Taurus. Now, interestingly, this could relate to a new home. And Patsy isn't here tonight, but I do happen to know she is a Taurus. So Patsy, who often joins us, I don't know if you're there in the background, Patsy, but what a fantastic card for you. So this could be, some people may actually be moving into a new home this week. Okay, but whatever it is there's something to celebrate, Taurus. Then we move on to Gemini. Gemini, you are extremely intuitive right now. Okay, now this could be with regard to a situation going on around you, or it could be to do with a person or people. It could relate to your future. Maybe you are having visions for the future. Whatever it is, the High Priestess is urging you to listen very carefully to what your heart is telling you, what your gut instinct is telling you. If something doesn't feel right, for example, then listen carefully. Trust yourself, trust your judgment, trust your instincts. Conversely, if something feels good, then follow that guidance as well. Then we move on to Cancer. Two of Swords. A decision needs to be faced up to, Cancer. There's no more time for dilly-dallying, no more time for procrastinating. It's all about facing up to what's in front of you and dealing head-on with this situation. For some of you, this may be quite difficult, and you may need to get some help this week in order to decide which way you are going to go with this. But once you've made the decision, I feel it will bring a big relief. There will be a big sigh of relief within you. Then moving on to, let's get this right, Leo. Nine of Swords, Leo. Leo, wow, look at this, Casey. This really couldn't be more symbolic of KC right now, who is a Leo. Perhaps in here she is in the hospital bed, holding her head in her hands. Now I feel you are feeling quite anxious right now, my love. Rightly so, if you're in hospital. And yeah, that's you. Please try not to worry. Try not to worry, because the Nine of Swords often indicates a situation where we're over worrying, we're imagining the worst. Okay, please don't imagine the worst, Casey, my love. Okay, and of course all of you Leos out there, whatever you're worrying about, it isn't as bad as it feels or seems. Okay, Virgo. The Nine of Wands, Virgo. Adam, are you still there? Adam's a Virgo. The Nine of Wands indicates that, you've been on a journey. And this journey, it's not always been easy. But in true Virgo spirit, you've hung in there. You've kept going. You've kept pushing forward. Because you're hardworking people, Virgos, and you don't give up easily. And you're nearly there. Whatever it is you've been working on or working towards, you are nearly there. You're at the final hurdle. Okay, so if some of you are feeling as if you're never going to get there, you are. So take a deep breath and carry on moving forward. It's all around the corner. It won't be long. Okay, so now we move on to Virgo, Libra. Six of Swords for Libra. Six of Swords is a card that relates to de-stressing. So I do feel that some of you, Libra, will kind of need to de-stress this week. And this could mean, will mean different things for different people. But for many, this may be related to getting away or moving away from something or someone that isn't good for you. This could be in a physical, literal sense, or it could be emotionally or mentally that you need to detach, okay? Especially if something has become too much recently. And some of you may be leaving or deciding to leave something or someone behind. This could be to do with love. It could be to do with a career. It could be to do with where you live. But it could be, as I said, emotionally or mentally speaking, that you're just detaching yourself. So there's movement away, getting space between you and something this week. Okay, so now we're on to Scorpio. 5 of Wands, Scorpio. Now, the 5 of Wands does indicate that you may feel that you're up against it this week. This won't be anything too serious. For some of you, this could be petty squabbles or battles at work, in your working environment. For some, it's within the family environment. For some, it's with friends, colleagues, etc. Whoever it is, I feel there could be a few people, or maybe just one person, but possibly a group of people that kind of are stirring the pot. Okay, and what I'm getting here, Scorpio, is that, the message here is don't be drawn into any unnecessary battles, any ridiculous battles, petty battles that some people like to have, don't they? So if there's anyone negative around you, or anyone that's a bit of a drama queen, or drama queens perhaps, just steer clear of them and don't be drawn in. So that was for Scorpio. Now we move on to Sagittarius, King of Cups. Okay, so the King of Cups relates to water sign energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, and it could be that some of you are dealing with someone of that sign this week, someone who has quite an influence over the week ahead. This could be a partner, this could be a boss, or this could be someone who has a good position in your life, maybe, or someone who has influence in some way. Now, the King of Cups is an energy that is in tune with emotions and can be quite sensitive. Some of you may be turning to this person this week, Sagittarius, for advice and support and for a little bit of empathy. Maybe you have things to share. Maybe there is a lot going on deep inside you that you need support with. Whatever it is, I feel this person will be very, very good for helping you to process those feelings, and will be there for you. So if they're there, don't be afraid to reach out this week, Sagittarius. Now we move on to Capricorn, and Capricorn, you've got the Knight of Wands, so you're moving forward with gusto this week, Capricorn. Things are moving pretty quick for some of you, heating up. Some of you may be off on your travels even, but there's a sort of impatience or impulsiveness with you this week, Capricorn. It could be that you've just had enough of things as they are. Maybe you've been patient enough and you've just run out of patience now. But whatever it is, you are galloping forward. You're not waiting for anyone anymore. Moving on to Aquarius. We've got the Queen of Cups now. This, again, is a energy that relates to our emotions and sensitivities, and also our psychic awareness. The Queen of Cups tends to be very psychic, very deep. And it could be that you're dealing with someone like that this week, Aquarius, a water sign energy that is a deep, sensitive female, perhaps, or feminine energy. If not, this could be you. This could be you getting quite emotional at the moment. Maybe you're, perhaps there's something that's been going on around you, and it's, you're finding these feelings are surfacing. Even though, Aquarius, you tend to be pretty cool when it comes to expressing your emotions. You tend to be very good at keeping a lid on things. I feel many of you may shed a tear or two this week over something or someone. But if so, then I feel that it's a good thing, Aquarius. Sometimes we need to shed a tear or two in order to feel better. But I also see healing there. I also feel, Aquarius, I have to say that this could be a woman around you or a female energy that's very healing and therapeutic for you. Someone that you can share your emotional thoughts with if you have something going on right now. Now we move into or on to Pisces and the Page of Swords. Page of Swords relates to the air energy of Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. So Pisces, it could be someone around you who's being a little bit direct with you, which is not something that you find easy to deal with necessarily. You're such a soft-hearted sign. So this person may come across quite sort of harsh, a bit blunt, and you'd rather they weren't, but they're telling you a few home truths here. For some of you, this may be a good thing. Maybe it may be something you need to hear, but for others, this could be someone who you just have to sort of allow things to go over your head. Don't let this person upset you. This could be someone who likes to gossip, and stir the pot a little bit. It will resonate differently for everyone, but whoever it is, they've got this kind of very blunt way about them. And sometimes, as I say, it needs to be heard. Sometimes we need to be told in no uncertain terms, but other times, this is the sort of person that you just need to steer clear of, because they just have no idea when it comes to tact or sensitivity, and that doesn't go well with you. So if you find this person is being unnecessarily harsh, try to think of it as their problem. Why they're doing that for a reason. Maybe it's to do with how they feel inside, and don't let it upset you. Okay, so they're your cards for the week ahead, everyone. And I noticed Tiger Dragon did come on. I noticed out of the corner of my eye, Tiger. Good evening, Tiger. So which one's Barbie Girl? Is that Barb Halliday? Back in your room. That was quick, Casey. So let's start with Casey, I think, this evening. I'm going to draw you an angel card, my love, as you are in hospital there. Let's see what the angels want you to know. Okay, and actually I might get you a guardian angel as well. Let's see. So this is for Casey. Dear angels and spirit guides, please send your healing and guidance to Casey. What messages do you have for her, please? Okay, Angel of Dreams. Now, I feel this is quite symbolic actually for you, Casey, because it's showing you that, first of all, your angels are coming to you when you are asleep, when you are dreaming, and they're watching over you in your bed. Okay, so I feel this is very, very symbolic, whether you are asleep or not. Okay. But they are watching over you whilst you are in your bed. So they're there now, okay? And when you drift off to sleep, they will be there, keeping a very close eye on you, my love. Let's have a look at what the angel cards say. Yeah, beautifully symbolic that was, wasn't it? Okay, see. So it's Michelle Louise on her new phone. Lucky you. What phone have you got, Michelle? I know, Casey. It was very symbolic, wasn't it? Okay, so they're telling you to spread your wings. Okay, and also angel therapy. So I feel this is to do with your life in general now, spreading your wings, and that's Archangel Ariel. Do not hold back. The timing is perfect and you are ready to soar. I feel that's a positive omen. That's a positive omen for you. But you also have angel therapy, Archangel Raphael. Give your cares and worries to us angels and allow us to take your burdens. How about that, Casey? Let's find the other card. So there you are. This is what they want you to do. They want you to give your cares and worries to them. Let them take your burdens for you. This is angel therapy. They really are looking after you, my love. Hi, Leonie. And if anyone else has joined since I've been reading, then good evening. Thanks for being here. Here is the link for the tip jar. If anyone would like their questions answered this evening, for sure. And Tiger's just put that in as well. But I'm going to continue on with the... Oh, you're welcome, Casey. I'll continue on now with the moderators. And I'm going to do ladies first as we've started with Casey. So, Barbara Halliday, this is for you, my love. Oh, did you see that? Flew out of the deck. Barbara Halliday, you've got Archangel Zadkiel. Notice the loving guidance you hear inside your mind or from other people. Okay, so clairaudience, it's to do with, well, you may hear certain things, you may hear certain tunes, certain names. This is what I get. I get a lot of clairaudience. So messages could be coming to you very strongly right now, Barbara. Tune into that energy is what they're saying here. And then you've got divine order, Archangel Raguel. Everything is how it needs to be right now. Look past the illusion and see underlying order. Okay, so whatever's going on around you now, Barbara, trust that the angels have your best interests at heart. And even if things are a bit tough at the moment, just realize that in time, things will make sense. Right now, I feel for you, life seems a little bit confusing. You're unsure of things, I'm feeling. You're unsure of your path ahead. But that is because, the time isn't right for certain things. And I feel this could even be connected with your spiritual path as we're looking at clairaudience, okay? And also the fact that angels will communicate with you clairaudiently. So you will hear your angels and you will hear their guidance, okay? So listen out for this guidance because you're where you are for a reason. And sometimes we can be in a very hard place, but we're there for a reason. And when we look back, it makes sense, So take heart and just trust in your angels right now, Barbara. And I want to pick you a guardian angel as well, my love. Angel of past issues. So there could be a connection with the past at the moment that you need to deal with, Barbara. And your angels are helping you with that, my love, okay? A connection with the past in some way. Perhaps something's happening at the moment that has happened in the past and it's almost like repeating itself perhaps, or things are coming to mind of the past. Maybe you've been thinking about the past, looking back, but don't allow whatever has happened in the past to affect you now. Living here isn't helping. I want my spiritual journey to get more stronger now. Well, that's what the angels are. Yeah, they're with you there. That's why they gave you clairaudience here. So your clairaudience is about to get very, very strong, Barbara. So tune into that, won't you, my love? Okay, so let's go for Tiger Dragon now. Tiger Dragon, these are for you, my dear. Oh, I see. So that's it. Yeah. So you try not to connect it with the past if you can, Barbara. This is, you know, you are actually at the start of a new chapter, and I do feel things will improve for you. Just got to have faith now, and I know you have a lot of faith, but your angels are there with you. Eliza Manzini, good evening, and thank you for being here. I do hope you'll consider subscribing. I'm on live Monday, Wednesday and Friday, 8:30 p.m. now, GMT. Okay, so we've got courage. This is for you, Tiger. Archangel Ariel, be courageous and stand up for your beliefs. So is there something or someone you need to stand up to, Tiger? Because the angels feel there is. And they're bringing you courage. They're giving you courage to do this, to step into your power, okay? So, you know, if it's a difficult situation or person you're dealing with, then they're providing you with this courage and asking you to stand up for what you do, what you believe in, what you believe to be right. And then you have gentleness, Archangel Sandalphon. Be very gentle with yourself at this time. Surround yourself with gentle people, situations, and environments. So if someone or something's been sort of putting pressure on you, getting you down, if life has been difficult in any way, then first and foremost, they're bringing you courage here, Tiger, to stand up for your beliefs, stand up for who you are. At the same time, be gentle with yourself. Don't be hard on yourself. Give yourself the love that you give to others, is what these cards are saying here. But don't be put upon by others either. Let's have a look who your guardian angel is. This is for Tiger. Hi, Amy. How are you? Angel of Clarity. Tiger. The angel of clarity is by your side right now, helping you to see clearly, to see the way ahead. You know, if you maybe a little unsure of something, feeling a bit lost, or you know, just really can't make up your mind about something, then this angel is coming in and helping you, opening the path ahead of you and helping you to see clearly, giving you vision and giving you support to come to the right decision about where you are heading. I feel this angel will kind of help you to realize exactly where you want to go next, you know, help you to realize the next stage of your journey. And now it's on to our lovely Craig. It's for Craig. Gentleness. Not again. Okay, we've got two different cards. Well, you've both got gentleness. So clearly there's a need for both of you to be good to yourself, to be kind to yourself, you know, just as you are to others. Clearly you are gentle souls. And sometimes we need to be reminded to be good to ourselves, don't we? Self-love is key here for Craig and for Tiger. Gentleness, Archangel Sandalphon. Be very gentle with yourself at this time. Surround yourself with gentle people, situations and environments. So steer clear of anything or anyone that's harsh, my love. And then you've got Victory, Archangel Sandalphon. Were they both Archangel? Both Archangel Sandalphon. Very, very, very strong around you then, Craig. Your prayers have been heard and answered. Have faith. So have faith that your prayers will be answered, my love. That's what the angels want you to know. Victory is on its way to you. Things are going to work out well for you, is what they want you to know here. Let's have a look at your angel card, your guardian angel. Angel of positivity. So here you can see your angel walking with you toward the light. So they're helping you here to stay positive, to believe, to have faith. They've told you already that victory is coming, okay? So, yeah, just be patient now, but remain positive that all will be well, I feel is the message there. And that's what your guardian angel is going to help you to see this week. They're very close. And you had Archangel Sandalphon twice, so clearly they are very close to you. Archangel Sandalphon is very close to you. Do you often get Archangel Sandalphon? Okay, so did we have a donation from Amy? Thank you, Amy. What was your question, my love? Okay, thanks, Amy. So my question is on Brad, a Sagittarius, and I'm a Libra. I've texted him, I liked him and was upfront. What did he think and feel about that, and what are his future actions? Okay, let's have a look for you, Amy. The angels and spirit guides. Actually, I'm going to swap to the Lovely Light Seers Tarot. Do love this deck. I love this little poem inside this box. I've just got to read it for you. And into the grey we follow, like 1,000 flickering stars, and there in a sunlit hollow we lose and find what is ours. Isn't that lovely? It's such a nice touch. Okay, so this is for Amy, who wants to know about Brad. Dear angels and spirit guides, please send your loving guidance to Amy this evening. What does she need to know about Brad? What's going on with Brad, please? Oh, flew out of the deck for you there, Amy. Okay, Hanged Man, so, or Hanged Lady. You are kind of, I feel things have paused here when this card has come out. Now, it could be a temporary pause because there are reasons why this situation isn't really moving forward in the way you had hoped or in the way you would like. And I feel you kind of need to be very, very patient right now. Let's have a look at the next card. Knight of Swords. Now, Brad appears to be a bit of a runner. Can you see that? This is someone who likes the idea of you and him, but kind of chickens out. This is someone who is almost running away. Now, whether that is literally or, metaphorically speaking, whether they're just, distancing themselves emotionally, mentally, whatever way this is, they are running from what they, when it gets real, they run away, because they're just, I feel, there's still a bit of growing up needing to be done here. And this person isn't quite ready for what you would, for what you hope for, if you see what I mean. So it's like the two of you aren't really at the same stage, especially with regards to maturity, Amy. That's what I'm getting here. This is someone who get scared of commitment, get scared of being close. It's the closeness that they I feel are scared of. And you've got the Strength card, so you're a strong person, Amy, and you're also quite patient, I feel. What sign did you say you were? I know you did mention it. Yeah, you're quite a patient person, I feel. But you are losing patience. You are sort of getting to a point where you're sort of saying to yourself, is this going to happen or not? Especially with the Hanged Man card. The Fool card, you're wondering whether you're being a bit of a fool. You know, are you saying that to yourself? I feel you may be saying to yourself, am I being foolish here, waiting for this person to come forward? Four of Pentacles. You're kind of guarding your heart a little bit, though, as well. You're being quite protective of yourself, but I feel so is he. So there appears to be some sort of block here. And I want to say to you, Amy, it might be that you need to face up to the reality of this situation. You know, the Sun card, I feel in a way, would you like to free yourself from this? Because I feel you've been hanging on for a while, especially with, you see, you can see that symbolically with this card. You've been hanging on for a while, Amy. Good evening, Deborah. And I'm wondering whether you just need to face up to the reality of the truth of the matter, really. I do feel in some ways you're kind of hoping things aren't, you've been trying to free yourself, yeah. I just feel that honesty is probably the best policy here. But of course you must make your own decisions. I'm not so sure, Amy, that things are going to move forward anytime soon somehow. That's the feeling I get looking at those cards. So it would be down to whether you're prepared to just hang on. And I'm not sure that it's fair on you, but you must make that decision, you see. But that Two of Swords is very much saying it's about being honest with yourself now, you see. And I know that's hard, but once you start to accept a situation, it's amazing how your perspective changes, you see. So that's for Amy, and thank you for your donation. Oh, thank you, Barbara. Eliza has donated. I hope I'm saying your name correctly, Eliza. Thanks for your donation. So, Eliza, did you have a question, my love? You're welcome, Amy. It's about being honest with yourself, you know. You deserve more, don't you? There's only so much you can do. If someone keeps running, in the end, you're just got to be truthful with yourself and think of your own future. Okay, so I'm just waiting for Eliza now. Will Gabriel and I come together again? Thank you. Will Gabriel and I come together again? This is for Eliza, dear angels and spirit guides. Will Eliza and Gabriel come together again? Get together again? Okay. So we've got the King of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. Two of you seem quite a nice match, or have been a nice match. What star sign are you? Do you know what star sign Gabriel is, Eliza? The Judgment card, okay. So, Eliza. Oh, okay, Eliza. So you've got the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. So I feel it's quite a nice balance. There's been quite a nice balance between the two of you. But the Judgment card sort of indicates that there's sort of, I feel there needs to be an acceptance in some way of this situation. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean an acceptance that it's over, just an acceptance of how things are. In other words, you know, if you were to reconnect, you have to think about why the two of you parted in the first place. Why was that, you know? Because I don't see that things will change. But you've, you know, as in the way the relationship operates, you've got the Page of Wands. So this can relate to new starts and positive new starts. But Seven of Pentacles. You've got to really think about whether you want this relationship in your future. We've got two sevens here. We're talking about the need for time, the need to take time to think things through. You know, because what I'm getting here is if the two of you reconnect, it could be that you go back to where you were before or how things were before. Do you really want that? Because the world is a very big place, Eliza. And, you know, this is a new cycle that's beckoning. A new cycle for you, I feel, on a personal level. Nine of Cups. Yeah. Things could get quite good in your life. Page of Cups. It's very possible, in answer to your question, it's very possible that the two of you could reconnect. But you just need to realise that, or accept, with this Judgment card here, accept the situation for what it is. In other words, you might, if you go back, and I do feel there's a possibility of a reconnection. If you go back, then you go back to how things were. Do you see what I mean? It's not just because you've had some time apart, things may change for a little bit, but not for long. So it's an acceptance of either saying to yourself, no, I don't want this anymore. I don't want to go back to that. Or it's an acceptance of the situation and how things are likely to be. And that's okay. I'm fine with that. And then when you know, decide, you may then decide to reconnect. But that's the core issue there. If you can accept things, and I feel things weren't necessarily, you know, they were good in some ways, but not so good in other ways. And if, you know, if you want more from a relationship, then you need to really think about this, especially with that Seven of Pentacles and, you know, that Seven of Wands. You need to really think about things before you decide to look that way, you know, because it's easy to forget why we part from someone, isn't it? That's what I'm getting there. But there is a possibility the two of you getting back together. I feel that the bond hasn't been completely broken. I do feel, I sense a bond between you still. But it's whether it's for you. Is this right for you? You know, because I feel there are things about that relationship that really, you know, were not so good. So decision is yours, of course, but I feel there's every possibility. Welcome to anyone that's just joined me as well whilst I've been reading. Lovely to have you here. Do a card for Anne Douglas. Card for you, my love. You've got Judgment card. Did I give them a good shuffle? Yes. Judgment card, Anne. Okay. This, as I said earlier, is about acceptance, Anne. Okay. Acceptance of a situation. And also, though, I feel for you, it's more about waking up and smelling the coffee, waking up and sort of realizing something about someone or something about a life situation, realizing that there's more to life, realizing that you want more from life. You know, it's like it's like a new you is emerging, and I feel it's been happening for a while with you, and it's continuing to happen. Can you see you're breaking free of things that have held you back in the past? I feel you're a different person to who you were a few years back. You're stronger, you're wiser, and you know, I feel you want to embrace life more, and I feel it's a lovely message for you here. You know, it's a wake-up call. Something has been a wake-up call, and you're realizing now that you need more from life, my dear, and I feel you should follow your heart. Okay, Elisa. Oh, Deborah. You're welcome, Elisa. Do hope you'll come back and see us again on Wednesdays and Fridays. I'm here around 8:30 p.m. GMT. We'd love to see you again. So Deborah wants to know about manifesting spirituality in the next couple of months. Let's have a look for you, my love. Well, the Chariot, you're certainly moving forward here. Full steam ahead with this card, dear Deborah. Let's get back to your question. Manifesting your spirituality. Let's see. Well, we've got the wheel. So, wow, lots of wheels here with the Chariot and the wheel. So, something unexpected here. You know, I feel you will surprise yourself. And almost it's like you're going to, it's like a path is going to open up to you, Deborah. But it's not a path that you were expecting. And you may have a decision on your hands here, because I feel it's going to be different to what you've been thinking about doing. So it's like these two paths opening up to you. You know, we've got the Chariot here. See the white horse and the black horse, two different directions, and the Wheel of Fortune stepping in. So unexpectedly, I feel something is going to surprise you and open up the possibility of another path, a different path, with regard to your spirituality, and you're going to have a choice as to which, but it's going to be quite difficult. It's going to be quite conflicting. Seven of Swords. Do watch out for any how can I say, not get rich quick schemes, because we're not talking about material things here. But do watch out for people who promise you the world. And this could be people that want to charge you for certain to help you down certain spiritual paths. You know, you may come into contact with people who try to sell you courses that really won't take you anywhere. There's, you know, something like that, because we're talking about your spiritual path. So watch out for things that seem a bit too good to be true. Allow the universe to guide you, to be your guide. Allow divine timing to take place, because that's what the Wheel of Fortune is all about. You are going somewhere with this. You've got the Chariot. You're going somewhere. The Wheel of Fortune is saying it's in the hands of the universe, but they, be ready for a surprise, Deborah, in some way. A new path opening up to you. But just watch out for anything that appears too good to be true. Or someone who appears a little bit, maybe manipulative. Do be careful. We've got the King of Wands here. The King of Wands relates to... sorry, Deborah. Yes, I've been on a group, but seeing a lot in the spiritual side of the messages coming in. Okay. No, you mustn't doubt yourself, because these messages are coming to you for a reason. That spirit trying to come to you. Like Casey says, always trust yourself. The King of Wands. So this could be someone, a gentleman even, that is connected to this spiritual path of yours, who helps you along the way. And you've got the Page of Swords. So there's a need for you to do some research, some study. Whatever path you're on, there's things you need to learn, whether it's workshops, groups, etc. There are things you need to learn in order to help you with this. So there's two parts to it, because there are two parts to a spiritual path, really. You've got your intuitive, psychic part, but you've also got the skills that you need to learn. You've also got the information. For example, tarot cards, reading tarot cards, you have to start with studying the cards, studying what they mean, etc. Then the second part is your intuition, and your psychic awareness kicks in. And that's kind of what these cards are saying here, okay? But, try not to be too hard on yourself, Deborah, about these things. I do feel part of you, I feel, is sort of, how can I say, sometimes we need to heal in order to be open to a spiritual path. So do feel there's some healing that needs to take place first of all, before you are truly there. And Five of Swords as well. So there's a lot going on in your mind and in your heart. So there needs to be some healing of your chakras as well, of your heart chakra and of your crown chakra. Do some meditation. And I also, looking at these cards, I feel that some of the messages you're getting are confusing you. Can you see that here? It's sort of confusing you. But you're very intuitive. You're very intuitive. The Five of Cups is not always about sadness. It can be about emotion and intuition. You're very intuitive, but you need to sort of, I feel you need more time. You need more time with to be able to really tune into Spirit's message around you. But I do feel a path opening up to you. But first of all, there's a need for you to believe in yourself. Believe in your connection with Spirit. So, until you do that, and until I feel you need to relax, Deborah. As I tune into these cards, I feel you need to relax more, because if we don't relax, then Spirit can't come to us. They can't connect, but they're there. They're waiting in the wings, So, there is a path opening up to you, my love. An unexpected path as well, as I said. Something that will surprise you, that maybe you'll come across in the spiritual, with regard to spirituality, and decide that, way, actually, I really like that. I'd like to do that. So it may not be as plain and simple as it seems, and it could be that you're going to need to do some research and some study, etc. But it's there. It's just a matter of patience and time, my love. And learning to, I feel you need to work on your relaxation techniques, and getting in tune with Spirit. Meditate if you can, because that's the very best way. Ah, you're welcome, my love. The path is there, waiting to be explored. And as I say, watch out for an unexpected doorway opening for you. And thank you for your donation, my love. Yeah, if it doesn't feel right for you, because you did have that, that's right, Barbara. If it doesn't feel right, because that, you know, that Seven of Swords makes you wonder if this is now, if it's a group you're already in, then maybe you need to look at that group and see if it is the right one for you. If a group is making you feel tense and it's not right for you, you will tune into your instincts, and if you feel at ease, if you feel at home, then that's the place for you. This is for Leonie. Leonie, you've got a lot going on at the moment, a lot going on in your head. You're overthinking, you're over worrying, okay? There are challenges around you, Leonie, but patience. Patience is the key. The Temperance card, okay? The angels are here helping you, and things will improve. It's just a matter of time. It's a matter of being patient, and I feel, you know, and you're another one that needs to start to relax more, okay? But the angels are coming in here and helping you to achieve resolution, to get things sorted out. I do feel things will calm down for you, Leonie. Okay, so got a little bit of time left. How does your friend G feel about you, Claudia? Let's have a look. Your friend G feels pretty good about you. Temperance card, okay. There seems to be a good balance between you and your friend. King of Wands, they seem quite a sort of positive, upbeat character. We've got the Page of Swords. So I feel it, yeah, they like you. They like you a lot. But I feel one step at a time is what I'm getting here with you and your friend. One step at a time. Good evening, Faith. Welcome. Kerry, I want to just draw you a card, my love. Kerry, 10 of Swords you've got. Okay, so you're drawing the line here, Kerry Hutton Page. You're drawing the line, a boundary, I feel. Now, you seem to be leaving something behind you. It could be anything. It can be a past issue. It can be an actual situation or person. But you're drawing a line in the sand, and you can see here, you know, you're ready to start again in some way, Kerry, you know. You're ready to start again. So leaving things behind you, I'm sensing here, a new chapter awaits, okay? You're walking away from what no longer serves you is what I'm getting there, Kerry. Yeah, get rid of dead wood. Absolutely. This is for Barbara Evans. Barbara, a surprise is on its way, my dear. Something exciting, perhaps. The Wheel of Fortune is spinning in your favour. So this is good fortune on its way to you. Expect a surprise, my love. It's for Barbara. That's brilliant, Kerry. So I feel you're leaving a lot. You're sort of leaving negativity behind you, and it's like you're going in search of peace there, isn't it? A new way of doing things, a new way of being. Yeah, exciting, Barbara. You have to let us know. I mean, it could be anything. Just a nice surprise. Good fortune in some way. Jocelyn, this is for you. Jocelyn, emotionally, I do feel that you've been feeling quite sensitive lately. And there's something that you're sort of yearning for or needing in your life. And I feel you're ready to go and find it. Eight of Cups, I do feel you've been thinking about this situation a lot, and it possibly relates to your emotions as well as its cups. So I do feel it's time now. It's time to go and find that piece of the jigsaw that has been missing. And as I say, I feel it has a kind of emotional connection to something as well. But yeah, go find that piece of jigsaw. Jocelyn, is the message here for you, my love. Okay, so let's finish with a card choice. Craig would like a surprise. Yeah, that's about sums up that card, Jocelyn. Oh, Sammy, let's just do you a card, my love. Sammy Merrick. 10 of Cups. Beautiful card for you, Sammy. This is contentment. Feeling at one with the world. Okay. This could be you connecting with someone on quite a deep level, I feel. Someone who is possibly a bit of a soulmate. Could be, it doesn't have to be a partner or potential partner. This could be a good friend, family member. There's someone here who you share a real deep connection with, and I feel it's getting ever stronger. And I feel you know who that person is, Sammy. Okay, so let's start with the cards then for different cards. What cards do we want? What cards do we want? Let's go for the Goddess Guidance. I haven't had those out for ages. If you think about which you feel drawn to, 1, 2 or 3. And then I may finish with a little spontaneous meditation, as I do feel there's been quite a few people on here that seem to need relaxation. So it will be my first time live, so bear with me, won't you? But this is all Craig's fault. So, but we'll do that at the end of this. If you want to stay around, it will just be for a few minutes, I expect. Just to wind down for the evening. Okay, the first card is the Goddess Diana, Focused Intention. Keep your unwavering thoughts, feelings and actions focused on your target and you will make your mark. So stay focused, number ones. And then card 2 is Vast, Independent. Your independence is a foundation for your strength and success. Sorry, didn't show you. That's card number 2. So it's about being independent. That's what brings you strength and success. And card 3, Isolde, Undying Love. The love you have shared is eternal, regardless of the situation. How lovely. Twin flame energy coming through for number 3s. How beautiful. Twin flame energy there somewhere. Okay, so I'll just put these away and then we can close our eyes and just wind down for the evening. They are lovely cards, aren't they? Okay. Okay, so if we close our eyes, if we all do this together collectively, and let's feel each other's energies as well. So if we close our eyes now and take a deep breath in through the nose and to the count of 4, and out through the mouth to the count of 5. And if we do this now for another 3 times, in, out, in, out, okay, so I'd like you to now feel your feet firm upon the ground, rooted to the ground. And then I want you to imagine a light emanating from your feet, going up through your calves, through your knees, through your thighs, through the middle part of your body. Feel this light moving up through your stomach area, your abdomen, then through your chest area. And as this light progresses, it gets ever brighter, ever stronger. You're starting to feel full of light. And this light continues to move toward your shoulders, toward your neck, toward your head area. You feel this light gradually emanating from the top of your head and moving around to the point that it's completely outside of your body. You are now in this wonderful ball of bright white light. Your arms, your hands are tingling with the vibration of this beautiful angelic light. Your heart is feeling warm. You're feeling glad to be here. And now I want you to imagine a place that made you feel relaxed and happy. Think about that place and hold it in your mind just for a while. We will call this your happy place. Just stay there for a little while, embracing the energy, locked in the energy. And feel your angels surrounding you, helping you to achieve peace and tranquility. Then gradually come back to the light and allow the light to gradually and slowly work through your body, from the top of your head through to your neck, to your shoulders, your arms, your chest, your abdomen, tops of your legs, your knees, your calves and your feet, and feel yourself grounded once again. Take a deep breath in to the count of 4. Hold that breath for 3 seconds and then release through your mouth to the count of 5. And when you are ready, open your eyes, but bring with you the energy of the angels that were with you throughout this meditation. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that meditation. I certainly did. It was lovely doing that with you. That was really nice, wasn't it? So I could really feel the collective energy there. Beautiful. I'm glad you enjoyed it. So glad. I feel all peaceful now, do you? Okay, so thank you for sharing that with me, and thank you for being here this evening. Oh, that's lovely, Sammy. That's really lovely. And I will be back on Wednesday. So until then, sweet dreams, everyone. Bye for now.